Alright, hello everybody. I think this is gonna be what I assume is gonna be my first video on this channel. And judging by the title, you already know what kind of channel this is gonna be. It's just gonna be like another tech channel, you know. But hopefully, this will be a good video. I haven't finished editing yet. I had to re-record the intro because we didn't do half the stuff I said we were gonna do in the video because this computer is horribly slow. But today we're gonna be messing around with this thing. You can't really see what it is because we can't get my camera high enough, and my camera is really low quality. I don't know what's wrong with it. I already messed with it in the settings, but it is a. Let's see if we can get that on camera. Hopefully, it doesn't unplug my camera. But it is a. Wait, can I refocus it? I can't. It's weird. It's like just before Dell started making like newer computers. It's like this seems like a computer from like freaking 2000. But I hate this. I hate the way this comes off. Just use screws. But as you can see from the inside of it, take the disk drive out. Nobody uses disk drives anymore. Not even in 2014 did anybody use disk drives. We have just normal hard drive, no SSD. Obviously, it's 2014. The hard drive in this thing, horribly slow. You'll see later on in the video. I let it sit for 2 hours and Half-Life didn't even install. We got 500 megabytes in, but I still didn't clean it out during the video. It's really dusty. I mean, it's been in my garage for a few years. It's not as dusty. Not that bad for being in my garage. But we checked what CPU was in it manually because, or through the operating system because I'm not taking this out. This is really janky. Tried to take these screws out. Nothing happened. I pulled up on this. No. There's a little clicky button right here. But it also has RAM in it. I tried to do something with their slots of some kind. You can fit a. Pop that off. You can't even see it. You can fit a. Dual. What is it? What are these called? These thingies. Dual this thingy GPU. Editor me put that on screen. But it was PCI Express, I think is what it's called. I don't know. But other than that, it's a computer, you know. I tried to get a whole bunch of games running on this. They did not run very well. This computer just hit my spacebar, stopped recording. But they didn't run very well. Or they ran very well actually for how old this thing is, but we couldn't get anything else running on this because, you know, it's a Dell Optiplex. You can't download much on a hard drive anyways. Performance. But I just got this plugged in. I don't know if it's gonna do it again, but it did something really weird. I've never seen a computer do that before. I'm gonna see if anything's wrong. See if anything's wrong with this, and if it's not, we're just gonna boot it up and see. But it's not turning on, so that's not a good sign. Alright, so everything's plugged in. I got everything set up, and we're getting this error, which is not the greatest error to be getting. I've never gotten this error on any computer I've ever tried. I messed with my computer's RAM for a while, and I never got this error. It just never booted back up, but I'm gonna see what I can do. So all I had to do was reboot, and it just fixed it. I didn't replace the memory while it was running. I don't know what's going on, but I also tried to get internet on this, and it's Ethernet only. There's no internet drivers. I have no idea how old this computer is. It might need an internet card. I have no idea if it has internet capabilities built into the motherboard. Most likely not, but this computer is pretty old, I think. I'll check after this gets done, which is miserably slow, by the way. All right, well, I was going to look up the Dell Optiplex, and I found something brand new. This Xcode is just not working the slightest. So it does work. You just have to press it down really hard. So that's fun. I was trying to figure out what's wrong with that as well. All right, so I just looked it up. It came out in focus, please. It came out in 2014. 2014. Without a Wi-Fi card. I don't know how, without a Wi-Fi card. I don't know how common those were in 2014, but I mean, They should have been pretty common, right? Alright, I hate to do this, but we're at 400 megabytes and it is almost an hour later. This will take, at this rate, 400 megabytes in an hour. What is that? Take 10 hours to download Half-Life 2. So we're gonna be doing that, and I already have a few games installed on here. One game, and we'll try that out. Okay, so while I was doing some digging, found out it was downloading Fortnite while I was doing everything on this computer. That might have explained why I was so miserably slow doing everything, trying to set up the computer. But I'm gonna stop this and try to finish downloading everything else, and I'll get back to you guys. I can't get any of the overlays running for this computer in general. It works on a whole bunch of other computers, but I'm gonna try to do what I can and see if it works. And nope. Alright, I turned it up a little bit so you can hear it, but it's a computer making the noise. This is not my monitor. My monitor has no sound at all built into it. Oh, there goes Gary's mod. But yeah, I'm also gonna try to use a Xbox controller with this because I do not have a capture card. I don't know what's going on. I do not have a capture card to record this with, so playing on mouse and keyboard with my phone in my hand is gonna be miserable. Playing on controller, I can play with one hand, but yeah. Alright, so I was just messing around with it, and we are running at DirectX 9. I have no idea what graphic card is in this thing, but I guess not very good. And this is a random save I had from like last year. I don't play this game that much, but we're gonna see what FPS we're running at. Alright, so I just turned off motion blur and VSync, and it feels like we're running more at like 120 FPS. I really can't tell, but this feels like a much higher FPS than what we were running at before. So, you know. Alright guys, editor me here. So sorry if the editing is a little weird on this first video. I usually use CapCut, but I wanted something better. But I looked up free, like the best free editing software, and this was the first one to come up, and that doesn't look very free to me. So I'll try to get money together to buy an editing software sometime soon. But yeah.